So this meditation today is focused on rebirth, spiritual rebirth. So let's make ourselves comfortable, and closing our eyes, taking a couple of deep breaths, breathing in through our nose and out through our mouth. Breathing in through our nose and out through our mouth. Let's imagine that as we inhale, we're inhaling light, and as we exhale, we release any tension, stress, any negativity, any worry that we're holding on to. In our bodies, in our minds. And let's breathe in light into our bones, our joints. And release all that no longer serves. Breathing in light into our organs. Releasing all that no longer serves. Breathing in light into our nervous systems. Breathing in light into our endocrine system. Breathing in light into our lymphatics. Breathing in light into our reproductive systems. Breathing in light into our respiratory system. Breathing in light into our cardiac systems. And continuing to release, remove, dissolve, transmute all that no longer serves. Let's imagine that we're amplifying this light beyond our skin flooding our aura, flooding our mental, our emotional body with light. Dissolving all emotions that are not ours, all thought forms that are not ours. Releasing any static, distortion, and interference. Aligning all of our bodies with our higher self and our I am presence. And we start to connect to the angels of the 4 directions. From the east, we connect to Archangel Raphael. He's the healer. He's a magician. And he represents the element of air. And he gifts you the element of air. Accept this gift. The element of air can clear. The element of air can enhance. Allow this element to work through your bodies throughout this meditation, either creating or destroying. Building or dissolving. And we thank Archangel Raphael. And we start to feel the presence of Archangel Michael from the south start to approach us. And he offers us the element of fire. Again, fire can either destroy or create, can transform. Accept this gift of fire and allow it to move through, doing what it needs to do throughout the meditation. And we start to connect to Archangel Gabriel in the west. And he offers us the element of water. Again, water can nourish or it can destroy. Water is also connected to emotions. Accept this gift of water and allow this gift to move, creating, nourishing, or destroying, releasing, reminding us to move with the flow of life. We give thanks for this wonderful gift, as they all are. And we start to feel Archangel Uriel. Archangel Uriel in the north presents us with the element of earth. It is from earth that we are created in physical form, and our spirit is from the heavens. Accept this element of earth and allow it to rebuild whatever is guided during this meditation. And as we continue on this meditation, 4 angels, 4 elements to support this rebirthing process. We are made of these 4 elements at their essence. We start to connect to the crystalline grid at the center of the earth. Allowing this grid to move up through the layers, connecting to the soles of our feet, opening up the chakras on the soles of our feet, allowing the exchange of energy between us and Mother Earth, allowing this earth energy to ground us, nourish us, and as we continue to connect to this planet, we start to feel one with all. We feel grounded and connected. Allow the grid to move up, connecting to your root chakra, activating the life force, activating the Kundalini at a rate that is ideal for us. Allowing the grid to clear this chakra on all layers, all levels, and all dimensions. Allowing this grid to move up into the sacral. Clearing this chakra on all layers, all levels, and all dimensions. As it moves up into the solar plexus. Clearing this chakra on all layers, all levels, and all dimensions. Before it anchors itself into the heart space. And clearing this chakra on all layers, all levels, and all dimensions. Feeling completely grounded and connected to Mother Earth. And from the heavens above, we start to connect to the golden grid of the central sun. The grid of compassion, the grid of ascension, the grid of unconditional love. At the basis, at our essence, this is who we are. And we start to bring this grid down through the layers, allowing it to clear as it makes its way and connects to your crown. It opens up your crown, clears any blocks to the heavens above, to connecting with your higher self, your I am presence. Your guides, clearing the connection to your records. And we allow this grid to move down, connecting to our third eye chakra, allowing it to clear it on all layers, all levels, and all dimensions. As it moves its way down into our throat, clearing our avenues of self-expression, healing the throat chakra, And allowing it to move down into the heart center, anchoring itself into the heart center. Filling the body with unconditional love. As both grids meet, we feel absolutely grounded, centered, and connected to all things, heaven and earth. And as we drop into our heart space, and from a place of unconditional love, we connect to our own soul's blueprint, our own Akashic Records. And we state the mantra. Lord of the Akashic Records, please open and allow me access to my records. My name is, state your name. And I humbly ask that you give me perspective and create a safe and sacred space for my highest good and healing. The records are now open. The records are now open. The records are now open. Stepping over the threshold into your records. Take note of what it feels like to be in your records. And we have set the intention with connecting to the records. The intention is to help us shift, expand into our highest potential. We have requested a rebirth. And as we request this, we are taken to a chamber. And in the center of it, we see a pyramid. And as we walk into the pyramid, in the center of the pyramid, we notice that there is a pool of water. This water is vibrant. It's almost like it is made of light. This is the pool of rebirthing. And we are asked to step into this water and just allow. This water is made of ectoplasma, a reconstructing substance of quantum energy that will help us during this transition. There's water, there's ectoplasma, there's quantum fluid. We find that we are able to breathe in it as we immerse our complete body into the water, we start to feel calm. We start to hear the heartbeat of Mother Earth. And we find this quite comforting, knowing that we are not alone. And as the water starts to swirl or to move, we start to feel the limitations that we carry within this lifetime start to displace, start to release on an energetic frequency. And as it starts to flicker away, take note. You might know what you're releasing. Could be limiting thought forms. It could be dis-ease, discomfort. Set the intention to release, remove, let go of any old patterns, any addictions, any inherited limitations. Letting go of all blocks. And as we start to release, as these limitations start to be extracted, we start to regress. And each phase, each place of our regression, each phase of our lives, we again release, remove any trauma inherited in that phase of our lives. Letting go of the traumas we've acquired. To this plasma. And as we release, we start to notice that that vibrational frequency that we've just let go of is recycled. It's removed. And the energy always remains clean. Always remains warm. Always remains infused with light. And as our body continues to regress, letting go of the pain, letting go of the confusion, letting go of the traumas we've experienced in this lifetime. We start to regress, to be even younger. Again, releasing another layer to this fluid. Any other limitations, inherited patterns, inherited limiting beliefs, until we've regressed all the way to being a baby. And these waters continue to clear, cleanse, release, remove all that we have inherited from the womb, from the environment of which our mothers, from the worries, from the stress, all that released to this fluid, recycled, removed, dissolved. And as we sit, the fluid extracts the last limiting beliefs, blocks, limitations that we have brought into this world, that we have inherited, that we have experienced, that we no longer wish to carry. It is extracted, dissolving all the regrets, release anything else that you wish to this fluid as it continues to energetically recycle, release, reform the energy of which we wish to no longer carry with us into the next phase of our lives. Allow the gentle swirling to continue to release, remove, recycle all the limitations. And this fluid, this vibrant water starts to change in color as a blank slate is created. And as this blank slate is created, we call forward the blueprint of this lifetime. And we ask for the vibrational frequency, the map of our highest potential from this point forward. To be imprinted into the chakras of us as a baby. Rebuilding in the womb of creation. Activating the highest potential, roadmap, timelines, dimensions, realities. And for just one moment, let's think, let's sit, let's realize Let's feel. Let's see. What is the future of the highest potential version of who we are? What that looks like, what that feels like. What is the timeline of your highest potential? Let's feel into it. Let's create it. Let's activate it in this very moment. And let's allow for the vibrational frequency of this timeline that you've envisioned. The timeline of health, of wealth, of happiness, of joy, of expansion, of ascension, of love. Whatever it is that you've envisioned, allow it to infuse into all aspects of you. This little baby in the womb of creation. Creating, activating in this very moment, the timeline or the timelines of your highest potential that are of your highest expression. Provided from your blueprint, from your Akashic Records. And the water continues to swirl slightly, changing color, allowing for the integration, the infusion into your DNA. Into all aspects, physical, etheric, mental, and emotional. And when you feel the infusion is complete, the light of this quantum energy pool of water starts to brighten, starts to expand, and our bodies start to grow through the phases. And we start to feel this need to resurface. And as we resurface, we take this first breath into the new, into the highest expression and the highest potential version of who we are. Take a deep breath And exhale. As we emerge from the water, knowing that we have shifted timelines into the highest expression and the highest potential of who we are. And it feels great. It feels empowering. How else does it feel to you? These new codes integrated into your systems, into your DNA. And for just one moment, we look back at the waters, back at this rebirthing chamber, knowing that if we ever need to shift, we can return to this place and realign with the highest version, the highest potential of who we are. This rebirthing pool serves as a reminder of our highest potential. As we turn around, we start to see the guides, the team that we have supporting us on this journey. Knowing that we're not alone, we give thanks and honoring these guides as we make our way back to the here and now. Knowing that when we return completely, that we have shifted, that we have changed, that we have stepped into the fullest expression of who we are, stepping into the best version of who we are. And as we make our way back to the here and now, we give thanks and gratitude to the keepers of the records and to all those that supported this process today. With love and grace and gratitude, we say thank you, thank you, thank you. The records are now closed, the records are now closed, the records are now closed. And making your way back to the here and now. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes.